In this video, I will demonstrate how the capability matrix works in OneTeam. The capability matrix lets each team member grade themselves against the RFP requirements. This is sometimes referred to as a meatball chart. The purpose here is to find out what relevant capabilities the team has and if you, in fact, have all the requirements covered. I'm going to start by showing a bit of the setup required in order to use the capability matrix. So let's navigate to the company settings for our fictitious big missile company and click on the Capability Matrix tab. You can see I've already added 4 categories to use with the Capability Matrix. These are user definable and you can add as many as you like. For each category, you can define any number of ratings. For example, for the capability level category, I've defined 3 ratings: full, partial, or none. Clicking on the ratings cell provides a dialog where you can define the rating, description, and color. Now that we have categories and ratings for our capability matrix, we can go see how this works with a specific opportunity. To put this demo in context, I'm going to use a scenario where a prime contractor wants to invite team members on an IDIQ contract to opt in on a new opportunity. I'm going to use the ILS opportunity to walk through the process. But first I want to show you how to initialize the capability matrix for a specific opportunity. To do this, I'm going to use the Acquisition App Store opportunity, and then we'll come back to the ILS opportunity. So we've navigated to the Acquisition App Store opportunity and clicked on the Data Call tab. Here you can see I've entered the paragraph and heading from a performance work statement. But this can be anything you'd like to use to evaluate team members. To add a new requirement, simply click the Add button and enter the new paragraph and heading. Very simple. The next thing to do is add the ratings category to use with this opportunity. To do this, click the Select Categories button. Here are all the ratings categories we just saw in the company settings. In this case, I will select all 4 of these rating categories and click Save. At this point, the capability matrix is ready. We have requirements and 4 categories for rating each team member against each requirement. The prime can now send an invitation to the team members to allow them to opt in. I demonstrated the communication capability in a separate video, so we won't go into detail here. For the sake of time, let's pick up the process where the team member received the invitation email and clicked the link. So now I'm playing the role of the team member, the Little Missile Company. I'm logged into the Little Missile Company with my sub credentials, Glenn Sub. This is the page I land on when I click the link in the invitation email. This page shows all invitations from all of the primes where the Little Missile Company is a team member. If we click on the opportunity, we're taken to the Details tab. As a sub being invited to the opportunity, I can view but not change any detail information. If the prime linked this opportunity to GovWin, and you have a GovWin subscription, you can click the link and be taken to the GovWin details. As a sub, I can also view the description and any attachments. And finally, the Data Call tab, where I can fill out the capability matrix and add POCs. Again, for the sake of time, I've already filled out both data calls. But as you can see, the user experience is very simple. Just click the appropriate rating from each category and you're done. As you hover over each rating, you can see a description of the rating. You can also add comments for each requirement. Next, click the POC button and add your POCs and indicate whether they should receive notifications. To add a new POC, simply click Add. Select the contact and the appropriate role. A POC can also have multiple roles. Once you've filled out these 2 data calls, just click Opt In and you're done. Now let's put our prime contractor hat back on and switch back to the big missile company where I've logged in with my prime credentials. When I click the Data Call tab, I see the capability matrix that the Little Missile Company just completed. I can also see the capability matrix filled out by TGI, and of course the prime needs to fill out the capability matrix to get a fully complete picture. Now I need to pause here a second and recap what has happened so far. All team members, including the prime, have filled out their company-specific capability matrix in OneTeam. The capability matrix for each team member is available for the prime to review immediately. There has been no email traffic with Excel files attached for the proposal manager to keep track of. And for a real time saver, the proposal manager doesn't have to merge all the spreadsheets together to analyze the team's composite capabilities. Just one click on Overview and OneTeam rolls up all the answers into one view. The color of each bubble, or meatball if you will, represents one of the possible ratings for each category. The size of the bubble represents how many team members selected that particular rating. For example, here you see 2 team members selected full capability and 1 has partial capability. Where here the inverse is true. 1 team member has past performance as a prime and 2 have past performance as a sub. In this case, all 3 team members indicate they can lead the technical writing. And finally, 1 team member has experience with this customer doing similar work, and 2 have experience with this customer performing different work. Now, as I look at this summary view, something really jumps out. Look at this 4th requirement. No one has capability related to this requirement. No one has any past performance. Although 2 team members say they can assist in the technical writing, no one has indicated they can lead. And no one has any customer experience with this requirement. This tells me at a quick glance that I have a problem here. I need to find another company to add to the team to cover this requirement if we are going to have a chance at winning. And like the capability matrix, I can also view all the POCs defined by the team members. I can see Big Missile Company's POC, TGI's POCs, and Little Missile Company's POCs. On the POC grid, the prime can select who actually has access to the opportunity by checking the View Opportunity box. This allows the prime to have complete control over who can view the details of an opportunity. Now, to complete the invitation process, let's click on the Teams tab. We can see both team members have opted in. Since the time allotted to opt in has expired, we want to change the invitation status to closed. At this point, team members can no longer change their capability matrix. As the prime, I can now select which team members will actually participate in this opportunity by setting the member status. By default, the member status is set to undetermined. For this demo, I'll set both to selected. To wrap up, let's recap. The capability matrix allows the prime to get input from all team members in real time. No time is wasted fooling with spreadsheets, email responses, or the proposal manager trying to aggregate the data from all the team members. As soon as the team members save their input, the prime can see it. This not only saves the prime a considerable amount of time, but saves all other team members time as well. The result is a faster, more objective pursuit and bid decision, and a faster response to RFPs. This concludes the demo of the Capability Matrix feature in OneTeam Opportunities. Thank you for watching.